that the Texans could not take a quarterback.
I did hear that too. Well, we're getting ready to talk on a sports show, so you think like we should just get the show started and we'll talk about sports?
That's why I tried saying let's fucking run into it.
So we're running?
Mm-hmm.
Running. All right.
One last wait before I have to do this.
Have to do this is a privilege.
No, I said before I have to do this.
Yeah, it looks.
You notice how I do that?
Yeah, no, I know. I tell everybody, say, hey, you know when Chandler is ducking off, he's sucking someone's wiener under the table. That's what I say.
All right, brother. You ready?
Yeah, you count us down. I counted us down last episode.
Episode 7.
This is episode 8. Damn it.
Fuck, episode 8. All right. Where's my... Who am I kidding? I'm going to sit like this. All right, ready?
Yeah, I need to start putting my notes on the computer, but go, bro.
Yeah, I got them on my phone. Yeah, let's just go. All right, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, Nutty buddies?
We're here for episode 8 for the Nutty Buddy Faithful. This is a quick turnaround for me and Peanut. We just recorded yesterday.
But we're monsters.
The one that dropped today on all of our platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, is just recorded yesterday. The Cardinals are still on a win streak. I know we mentioned that.
Not losers.
Just 2 game. We're about to get going right now, actually, when we're recording, for our first game against the Pirates.
Can only go bad.
And we're actually going to talk about random things and mix up quite a bit of things today. So, Peanut, what you got, bud?
Yeah, it's your boys. We're back.
Yeah, it's your boys.
That's as much confidence as I'm going to have for the rest of the episode. But, yeah, we got sports. We haven't been, having a legit episode for, the last 2 weeks, I say. For you at home, you don't know because we're so good at this content game that we just pump stuff out every Thursday like it's nothing.
Yeah, we're hella goofy.
We're so goofy, though. I just saw myself what I look like and I did not like whenever I rolled my eyes. I looked like a fruit. But
whoa.
I mean, dude. A fruit as in like a banana or an orange.
Uh-huh.
Dude, don't
That's right.
Stop trying to get me canceled, man. Speaking of which, I forgot about this. So, drum roll please for who won the first annual Nutty Buddies college basketball bracket. You did.
Me? I did?
Yeah, by 10 points, bro. By 1 win.
Yes. I had no idea. I thought you were definitely going to say you did.
Nah, bro.
Well, hell yeah. Take that L, bitch.
Yeah, so you can tweet whatever you want off my account. So if I do get canceled, it's Chandler's fault.
I need listeners to give me suggestions. We need to put our brains together to come up with something good. I know Braden will text me some funny shit. He always does.
Well, if you and one of our listeners put their brain together, that'll be one brain, so... Well, we got a lot of sports stuff to talk about, of course. So Cam Newton... a long time ago came out with a list that of quarterbacks that he would like to back up. We're a little bit further down the road now. He's mentioned a few guys that are a little weird to me. Sam Howell for one of them. Lamar Jackson, not one of them. So we'll talk about that, I'm sure, a little bit because I love to talk everything about Cam Newton. Another thing that I would like to get into Sunday ticket prices. NFL Sunday ticket prices.
So crazy.
Stupid. Find out why in the next hour. Chandler and I eventually are also going to do an NFL draft top 10 because that draft happens in Kansas City in just over a week, right? Or is it 2 weeks now? Starts on Thursday.
NFL draft will take place at Union Station in Kansas City, slated for April 27th.
Yep.
First round, April 27th.
That is 2 weeks from today, this day. So you will actually be getting a Nutty Buddies episode that day. Chandler and
Woot woot.
Yeah. Chandler and I are probably going to do some little watch along type deal. Maybe a little listen along.
Yeah, you could see our initial reactions to the Cowboys taking what's dude's name? Bijan, and then the Panthers taking Bryce Young.
See, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this because there's been a lot of stuff about top of the draft today that I've heard at least.
Me too.
A lot of which C.J. Stroud is no longer the betting favorite
to
go number one. That lasted not that long.
Huge for your boy.
It seemed very powerful and very overwhelming that C.J. Stroud was going to be the pick there for a little bit. It seems as if that was just some smoke screens because now there's reports going out that Bryce Young is wasting his time taking a trip down to Houston for the second pick because that's how confident that this insider is for Bryce Young to go number one overall to the Panthers. That would make Chandler correct on would you be every NFC South? Or no, you didn't get Garoppolo, right?
I had
I
had Lamar going to Atlanta in the NFC South too.
Well, I mean, that is still
it still could happen, but
that is still a possibility because also as of today, he could be going to the Commanders as well because
that was big news.
Yeah, bro, so much has happened in the NFL leading up to the draft right now. So the Commanders practically sold. I mean, and agreed in principle at this point, just under $6 billion. Philadelphia 76ers owner, Magic Johnson, somebody else that has a lot of money.
Bunch of dudes with a bunch of money.
Who could pay Lamar Jackson to come play quarterback for the Washington Commanders.
Potentially. That would be crazy.
You don't think he goes back to though? You still think he's going to Atlanta?
I don't know, dude. He could stay in Baltimore. I have no idea. No idea. I hope he ends up in Atlanta. That was my guess, right?
Yeah,
But if he ends up with the Commanders, that would be sick. I mean, that would suck for me as a Cowboys fan because that would make the Commanders much, much better. But
yeah, and Jesus Christ. Remember whenever we were having this conversation before and I was making fun of you because all you do is cough, cough, cough?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take over for a second. I need to wet my palate.
Okay. Well, if you just want to talk about recent things that have happened today, I heard Saquon didn't sign the franchise tag. So there could be some issues going on there, which would be interesting. And I was thinking today, if I'm Saquon, so like obviously he is like the man in that offense. Like Daniel Jones definitely off of one of the best seasons of his career, and he wasn't terrible last year or anything. Yeah. But say like that offense runs through Saquon. Like that's pretty fair to say, right?
Yeah. So
not only is he like the man at that offense, but they're trying to tag him, and they're not doing him right. And that was New York just had the best season, definitely since Saquon's been there, right?
Well, yeah.
That's as best as it gets thus far in his career. And you were the third place team in that division. You snuck in as a wild card. Like, if I'm Saquon, like I could go somewhere else and be underpaid and win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think at this point it's more.
I say underpaid, but you know what I'm saying.
whoever gets the franchise tag as a running back is paid pretty well for running backs. I mean,
Yeah. What I'm saying is underpaid, as in like he didn't get the Derrick Henry money, he didn't get the Zeke money, he didn't get like
CMC signed
exactly.
his extension in Carolina 3 years ago to the day yesterday. I think it was. That's what I said.
So like, you know what I'm saying though? If I'm Saquon, it's like, man, I want to go somewhere else and be an actual contender and get on like a little 10 mil type. You know?
Yeah.
No? Do you think so or no?
No, I agree. I mean, I think that obviously he could be in a better situation if he wanted to, but the fact of the matter, he's not gonna he's gonna be a Giant. Like he won't sign the tag, I'm sure, but they'll come to an agreement.
Right.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna come to an agreement. He's gonna be the running back. They have no plans unless when's their first pick?
It's not good.
No, it's like teens, 20, something like that. Because they made the playoffs, won a playoff game, so it's 20 something. Oh, but
25.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Jesus.
So I mean, like they could take like a Jahmyr Gibbs down there in that level or that range. Alabama running back. If they wanted to, I don't think that that's an option that they're going to take. Considering like Saquon was like the third pick.
I think it was top 5.
3, 4, 5, something like that. Back to the We Know Ball podcast, but yeah, there's just no way he's leaving. Another news and another New Jersey team, because neither of these teams are in New York. They're both in New Jersey.
Second overall, Saquon.
Second? Good for him. But OBJ did not go to the Jets. So the Jets.
He did not go to the Jets.
No, so they didn't. OBJ is not going to the Jets, so the Jets miss out on OBJ now. Aaron Rodgers is still a Packer. Thank you, Chandler Dix, for speaking the longest holdout in existence ever, probably.
And not only those things, but Tyler Huntley's got himself a nice weapon in Baltimore now.
Yeah, because Odell did actually go to the Ravens.
Yeah. So Tyler Huntley to OBJ, the rest of
Nelson
the
Aguilar.
rest of their careers, and Nelson Aguilar. I mean, that's a good mix there.
Is Bateman? He's still there, right? But the GM doesn't even think he's good.
Bateman, he'll probably be a 1 or 2 there.
He'll be up there, but yeah.
I mean, him and Odell.
But my point in bringing up that is Odell said, "Hey, I don't want $20 million. I don't want it. Like, I'm not asking that much money." And then he's like, "But I'm not going to take 3 or 4." Basically, dude accepts 1 year, $18 million from the Ravens.
Yeah, he got a bag.
He got his bag, bro. Shout out to him. You think he's he's not number 1 obviously anymore. I mean, he got paid like it, but he's probably a 7 for 70 and a touchdown kind of guy, not like a 11 for 150.
If Bateman pans out as like a lot expect him to, then I think they could be a really, really good one too, for sure. You think?
You got Demarcus Robinson, Duvernay.
Yeah.
They got some dudes.
Not to mention their best player is Mark Andrews, their tight end.
Yeah, but they used him as tight end 2 to Isaiah Likely there at half into the last part of the year.
Just because dude was hurt.
So annoying. Thank you, Baltimore Ravens and all fantasy owners out there. Appreciated that one. But there's a report that Woody Johnson is hesitant now at the fact that Aaron Rodgers came out as being 90% retired before going into the darkness. So he is hesitant now to give up as much draft capital on the back end for the future years, past just next year or this draft, I should say, for Aaron Rodgers. So it seems like currently that's the holdup there.
This is what they're doing.
They're fighting or button heads.
Button heads. Which, I mean, both sides, like, I get it. Both sides, really, You got the Packers, like, if he doesn't play in the following years, that's not really our fucking problem.
Yeah. How much would you trade for? How much would you trade for a Super Bowl? Just say if this ends, best case scenario for the Jets.
That's what it all lines up to is that, if the Jets really want to go for it, like, yeah, it might be like it's going to be really risky either way. So,
as a salad,
I mean, for a Super Bowl, like, it's worth it, but that shit ain't guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean, not like you would know what it feels like to be in a Super Bowl as a salad Cowboy fan, but
that's enough.
What would you trade personally? Like, things in your life, what would you give up for a Super Bowl? What would you trade?
My wife.
I don't know if you can.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nah, cut that out. I'm cutting it out.
My job. I quit my job.
You're not. You have to give. You're giving it. Giving it
I
away.
quit my job and become a homeless person.
Just to watch the Cowboys win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, see, you wouldn't become like instantly homeless though, because like you're still forklift certified. There's no you can't. Nobody's taking that away from you.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I give away a lot of shit. Starting with my wife, then working down to my job, and then from then on,
I don't think I see. I'm for next year. So like, if the Panthers were to win the Super Bowl next year, I think I could lose a finger. I'd give a finger.
If they were to lose in the Super Bowl?
Or win a Super Bowl. Jesus.
Did you say lose?
I don't know. This dog back here has got me confused, but
I think you said lose.
I meant to say yeah.
Maybe you did say lose.
I meant to say I'll lose a finger. I'll lose a finger if they win.
You might have said that, and I just didn't pick you up good. Anyway,
I don't need one of these.
Yeah, dude. I would do a lot of things for the Cowboys to win a Super Bowl. But it'll never happen. Just kidding. It's going to happen next year. The Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl next year. Mark my words.
You're so lost. Sad boy.
I got do you hear about the Derrick Henry trade rumors sparking up to the Dallas Cowboys? You haven't heard anything about that? I swear to God, bro, I'm not making this up.
Sounds like you're making it up.
I seen it the other day. Derrick Henry trade. I swear I seen something.
Why would you guys cut Zeke and then trade for Derrick Henry?
I don't know, but that would be crazy.
Henry makes what, like 22 to 25 million a year? Versus Zeke was getting paid 16. Like, I mean, he is $9 million better than Zeke, but that's.
Yeah, I seen it the other day. I got this article pulled up. It says Derrick Henry trade rumors, could Titans running back fit with the Dallas Cowboys? But that would be a lot of money.
It would be just like Jerry Jones to go back on his word and pay his running backs even more money.
You know how freaking awesome that would be?
I don't think he leaves Tennessee, bro. You imagine what kind of football team?
Just close. No. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Imagine Derrick Henry with a star on his helmet playing football for the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott handing him the ball and him running for touchdowns and touchdowns and touchdowns and touchdowns. All right, now open your eyes. I can't hear you, bro.
So this is what I pictured. It's just like the Tennessee Titans.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Why?
You got a little bit of an upgrade at quarterback, but a downgrade in the turnover department.
You're looking at me in my eyes right now and telling me that Dak Prescott's a little bit of an upgrade than Ryan Tannehill?
It's marginal. Okay. Ryan Tannehill, does he win you football games?
You don't even believe that. You don't even believe that saying that. You don't.
Sir, listen to me right here. Does Ryan Tannehill win you football games? Like,
what do you mean by that? Like in playoffs? In the playoffs?
Does like his skills himself, do they win you football games?
Dak will win you more.
I'm saying, is the answer yes or no? The answer is no. Dak, are his skills alone going to win you a football game? No.
They can. Absolutely they can.
No. He threw for 500 yards in games before and lost by 28.
That's not true.
Hyperbole, but he's done that before.
Dak Prescott can win you a football game.
Yeah, okay, but is it really that much more than Ryan Tannehill?
Yes.
Okay. Hear me out here. Mike Vrabel, Mike McCarthy.
Vrabel.
Exactly. Defenses, Cowboys or the Titans?
Cowboys.
I would say they're
somewhat close, but I still take Cowboys.
Yeah. Okay.
Wide receiving core, Cowboys.
Okay, but they're not handing the ball off to Derrick Henry.
Okay, Derrick Henry in a Cowboys uniform, Cowboys.
No, Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans made it to the AFC Championship a couple years ago with Derrick Henry running the football and winning games 10-7. I don't think the Cowboys can do that because Dak will turn the ball over to him.
Okay, imagine Derrick Henry with a quarterback who's like 19 times better.
He's not 19 times better.
15 times better.
Okay. How many playoff wins does Dak Prescott have, Chandler?
2.
Okay. How many playoff wins does Ryan Tannehill have?
Tannehill's been around way longer.
He still has 2. It's 2 and 3. Dak is 2 and 4. So, point proven. They're the same.
That does not prove any points.
Yeah, they both won the same amount of games in the playoffs.
Tannehill's been around longer.
Tannehill's been in the playoffs one more time than him. Or sorry,
That could.
Dak has been to the playoffs one more time than him. Tannehill's 2 and 3. Dak is 2 and 4.
Wrong.
No, they're the same. Ryan Tannehill's Dak Prescott. Prove me wrong.
Okay, so you're gonna fault Dak for getting his team into the playoffs when on the years that Tannehill couldn't? That don't make sense.
I don't care about that. I'm
Like,
just saying
that's what it sounds like.
when they get there, they win the same amount of games, Chandler. And Dak loses more.
So far, he's lost more.
Well, he has more time. Ryan Tannehill's running
less
out.
Years, yeah.
Ryan Tannehill's run out of time.
Just wait for Dak to go on a run in the playoffs, and then you're gonna say Dak has 7 playoff wins. Oh shit! And then you won't be able to say anything.
Do you truthfully think that the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the division next year?
The division?
This is pre-draft. There's obviously a lot that could happen.
Why not? Why couldn't they win the division?
Because
we're good in the regular season. Ask me if I truly think we're going to win a playoff game. I might answer that different. But regular season, I ain't worried about nothing.
Whoa.
We're always good in the regular season.
Why do you feel so sour about your chances in the playoffs? Why would that be? Just curious.
Because we haven't done shit in the playoffs.
Oh, who hasn't done shit in the playoffs? Like, specifically, like your Super Bowl winning head coach? Or
no, just a team collectively. I would answer that question.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's good. That's a good answer. In that team, though, there lies a specific position that is very inexperienced, and that leads the league in turnovers last year, or led the league in turnovers, the specific position last year. How do you feel about that in the playoffs?
Dak Prescott is better than Ryan Tannehill. End of story.
Doesn't
it's
matter.
Not even close.
He might be, but
all right, let's
doesn't
move
matter.
on. Let's move on before I freaking drive to your house and kiss you. We're going to.
Weird.
I'm looking at stuff I wrote down. Walker, if he gets a hit tonight, he will break the record for rookie with most hits to begin their career in a row, right?
Yeah.
He's tied it.
Context: Jordan Walker, MLB player.
Yeah.
Cardinals right fielder.
Yes.
Currently has a 12-game hit streak to start his career for the Cardinals. Last night extended it with a broken bat, shattered the barrel right down the middle.
In his final at bat.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. But
he was hitless before that, so that was nice. But we're playing the Pirates.
Good chance.
So hopefully he does that. That would be really cool. Be rooting for that. Also, while we're talking about Walker, I wanted to bring this up as well. Jordan Walker. If you're watching the podcast, which, let's face it, you probably are.
Good point.
Do me a favor, and just for like 15 minutes out of the day, close your fucking mouth. Why is his mouth open at all times? Do you notice that?
No.
His mouth is open always. So yeah, dude, just get some moisture in there. Get your saliva worked up, and you know, he probably can't even spit if he tried.
I can't tell. Does he dip or not?
Watch the game tonight, bro. I'm telling you, watch him. Whenever they put the camera on him, his jaw will be like this.
You're crazy, bro.
And then the last Cardinals thing what were you gonna say?
No, continue.
I was gonna say the last Cardinal thing I have, which we talked about this yesterday a little bit. If Nolan Gorman plays second base one more time, the rest of the year, I'm gonna lose my fucking marbles, bro. I cannot stand Nolan Gorman playing second base. I love Nolan Gorman at the plate. DH every game. I won't bitch or complain about nothing. But if he plays second base, I'm going to be so annoyed. Anytime he's ever at second base, just know I'm sitting there somewhere watching the Cardinal game, annoyed, pissed off.
I mean, optimal lineup there is Edman at short, Donovan at second, Gorman on that DH. Yes. But if the only way to get him in that day is for him to play second base, or if he needs to play second base, just let him do it. He'll be fine.
Yes.
He'll figure it out. He did. See, last night.
Why can't he DH? Just DH him always and forever, and that'll just be the end of the story. He'll be like Big Papi. Nobody bitched about Big Papi DHing.
It's because he's a Hall of Famer, the only Hall of Famer at the DH position.
What about Edgar Martinez?
Well, I guess, yeah.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, but it doesn't really count whenever people just
Anyway, Nolan Gorman's the next guy, because I don't want him in the field. I promise.
I mean, sometimes you just want guys like Nolan Arenado to DH, you know. Guys like that are better. Taylor Motter needs time.
Yeah, we got the Gold Glovers out there already. Gorman, you can't field worth of shit. Just hit. That's all good.
Hey, man.
Just hit bombs like you've been doing. It's been awesome.
He did, and he just played some bad defense too. So he was just mixing it up.
Well, maybe he can mix up some good defense.
I don't think he has that in his bag right now. But I want to talk to you about our bodies and how out of shape we are. I know you've been punching stuff lately, right?
Yeah, I've been good the past couple weeks.
Yeah. As you drink, is that the lemonade? I think I've asked you that 5 times now.
It's a lemonade, yeah.
It looks like muddy water, but so you've been punching bags and stuff, but you're nowhere near like your endurance and like your level of that you were like in college and high school, right? Did you see Russell Okung?
Who?
Russell Okung, Okung. He was an offensive lineman for the. Oh, so first he was with Seattle, I think, and then he was with Carolina.
Is this like a transformation story?
Yes.
I know. Yeah, I seen that shit on Instagram or something like that.
Yeah. So he's just lost an incredible amount of weight.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
So it made me think, what can't you do now? I was kind of going the opposite way with it. So what can't you do now that you used to be able to do as an athlete? So like, to start it off, like I used to be able to throw a baseball. Now I can't, I can't even play fetch with my fucking dogs. So I'm still sore. Like whenever I was in town, we all played catch, and oh god, I didn't even tell this story.
Took a little quick in and out.
Quick in and out. When I say quick in and out, it was I took 2 fly balls in the outfield, fell on my fucking face. So that was how quick it was for me. And then another time,
big tree fall hard.
Yeah, exactly. Another example, and like at one point, I would be like running around. Like I was making diving plays and stuff, like really nimble and everything. And then like, again, I'm falling on my fucking face at 24 years old on a baseball field. So what's something that you can't do anymore that you used to be able to?
Just in general or active stuff?
Just in general. Those were just like some generic examples to get the ball running. I can keep going if you want me to.
You can go on.
Okay. I can't touch my toes.
With keeping your legs straight?
Like, it's very hard at any point for me to touch my toes. Just bending over in that regard. I can't sneak past anybody stealthily. Like, I could not be a ninja, that's for sure. Like, or anybody that are like an assassin or anything, they would hear me coming.
You got loud feet?
No, bro. Not my feet. Well, my feet too, yeah. But everything pops. Like, it sounds like... I get out of bed in the morning and it... like a damn dinosaur.
Oh, man. You need to take some, like... Don't fish oils help that?
I don't know. Your wife? She would know the answer, I guess.
Yeah. I think fish oils help that.
I don't know.
They've helped like lubricate your bones and your joints, yeah. I believe. So get on some fish oils, son.
But I got arthritis, I guess.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But you got what problems you got now?
I don't know, man. I don't think nothing's really ringing any bells. I can't drink as much as I used to. Like the nights when I like party nights type stuff, the next mornings. I used to be able to wake up and like feel fine. Now, hell no. Now, like the next day, if I drink a lot, I'm like just beat. So maybe that.
You have liver failure.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
What about you ever tried to do a push-up recently, Chandler? You want to share the world that you?
I can't extend my hand back.
Yeah, that's. Do that again.
That's like as far as my hand will go because I fucked my wrist up. So I can't do push-ups.
Yeah. Or like brace yourself at any point for anything.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't know. That's all I got really.
Could you ever see without having to use glasses?
Say again?
What's up, Clay? Did you ever were you ever able to see without glasses?
Yeah, I used to be fine without glasses, but now I need to have glasses. I feel like I can't see without glasses now. Anytime I don't have my glasses on, I need to have them on. I start looking for them, start feeling like I'm a blind man.
Are you like Velma?
Yep.
That dude lost like 150 pounds. That was crazy. Continue.
Yeah, that's nuts. I seen that video of that dude. Was that like a tryout or what was that? Is he on a team?
No.
I've never heard of that dude before.
So the Panthers traded Trey Turner for him. Trey Turner was a Pro Bowl guard. And we traded him to Seattle to get him. He was 31-year-old at the time. So he's the number 6 overall pick in the just had it. Number 6 overall pick in 2010 draft out of Oklahoma State. He was listed as 6'5" and 300 pounds whenever he was playing. And he last played for the Denver Broncos. And yeah, so he won Super Bowl while he was there. Lost a bunch of weight. Can't figure out the actual exact numbers right now because I can't Google fast.
Do you want to hear a funny story that happened at work the other day?
Let's hear it.
There's a guy I work with. I don't want to say his name, but he's a funny, like, older dude. And he came in and, like, you know, I'm around all these dudes so much, like, I know, like, the clothes that they wear and stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. So he comes to work and he's got, like, these new work shoes, like, just really standard shoes. And I was like, damn, man. I was like, you looking fresh today. He was like, yeah, got some new shoes. I was like, yeah, man, you looking fly. He's like, uh-huh.
What are those truck drivers and forklift operators be wearing over there?
Like
Walmart
jeans.
Walmart 7.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, we got like a shoe deal with
No way.
with our company.
You got a
so like we
shoe
get
sponsorship?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a sponsorship, but like our company like supplies us a pair of shoes every year. Bro. So we go on the website and get a free pair of shoes.
So what I'm hearing is we're sponsored by a shoe company through your work.
That's facts.
Shout out to
the last shoes that I got. Yeah, that's big time for us.
What's a shoe?
I just got Carhartt boots for my last ones, but my other one's about to get renewed, and they got like some New Balance ones I've been looking at.
No way. We're like Jack Harlow. We're business partners with Jack Harlow and Kawhi Leonard. That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's electric. We're big time.
Oh, what? Damn, I should know this. This bar, because like we're best friends with Jack now. What is he? It's like I got a deal with the shoe company now to do anything that New Balance say.
Oh, I know that song.
Yeah, that's us.
I was just listening to that the other day.
We got a check from a shoe company. Now we do anything that New Balance say.
Oh, another story that happened last week. I don't think I told you about this. I was on my way. So like we were saying earlier, I've been doing more healthy things lately. So I've been going to the basketball court at the park and shooting around.
Love it. So
listen to this, bro. So after I got off work, I'm heading to the park and I'm going through, I don't know, like where in downtown Columbia, pretty much. And I'm on like a back road where like nobody, it's really not busy road at all. Mm-hmm. And I see a lady, like an old woman, laying on the road, pale, like laying like that, bro, on the ground. And there was like a crowd of people around her. And then I started driving. I was like, oh shit, like, do I need to call like the police? And so I called the police and I was like, hey, like, there's this lady laying down. I think she's unwell and all that stuff. She's like, what street are you on and all that stuff. And then she was like, oh, like looking up, because I was like, just to make sure it got reported or whatever. Mm-hmm. She was looking up. She's like, oh yeah, it's already been called in, but would you like us to call you back to let you know if she's all right? And I said no. Am I an asshole for that?
No, bro, that's fine.
Should I have said yeah? But like, cause like, you know, I don't really know this lady. Or the only thing they could do is like call me and tell me that something bad happened, and then I'm like, oh,
you're the prime suspect, actually.
But like, you know, if they call me and like, oh, she's made it, you know, I'm just like, cool.
Would you go hunt her down?
But like,
I'm so glad that you made it. It's good to see you. I saw you dead.
I'm that guy who drove past you that one time.
You didn't see me?
When your eyes were closed and you were laying in the middle of the road.
I saw you.
That was me.
I was there. You were there.
But yeah, I kind of felt like an asshole because I told her, I was like, "No, that's all right."
No, bro. Have you ever tried to walk the streets of downtown Columbia at night?
No.
Bro, there's some creatures. Like,
Yeah.
SEMO's got creatures down there, they say. Down in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. But in Columbia, Missouri, right next to Mizzou's campus, the amount of strange individuals that hang out there. Like, people missing arms, limbs. Or those are the same thing.
Yeah, dude, even the park I go to shoot now, it's a sketchy park. Like, I don't know. There's just certain areas. That's anywhere you go, though. There's certain areas that are...
Are you,
you know...
Nah, bro, I can't remember the name of places out there. It's been too long. I want to get out and play some sport. But
Yeah, it's fun, dude. I've been enjoying playing basketball after work, getting just like a little 45 minutes worth of activity in. My shot's still wet as fuck, so that's always good.
what's your career high?
4 points.
That's true.
4 points, JV game against Pius. I tweeted after the game. We get back on the bus. Coach Therrell, he heard about me tweeting that. He was like, "All right, Chandler, let's cool it on that. Just drop 4 points on Pius." And everybody on the bus starts laughing.
That's amazing. You tweeted before you even got back on the bus? You tweeted?
Oh, yeah. It's because Braden told me to. He's like, Braden was like, you know, me and Braden fucked around all the time. But he was, and I didn't play a lot. Braden played, but he would get gassed after like however long, you know. So he would come on the bench with me, and we would just bullshit and chit chat on the bench while he was re-getting his breath and stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. And he, after the game, we were in the locker room just getting changed back in our regular clothes. He's like, "Dude, tweet this. And then I typed it out, tweeted it. But, oh, dude, another thing I want to talk about, too. This is, like, not even sports-related stuff, but who cares? The AB boycott stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard about all that stuff?
Yeah, this is going to be a great conversation.
I kind of just want to talk about. So there's like people who I work with for sure are like them. I just think it's so funny just because like there's literally people like, and not just people I work with, but just people in general that are out here thinking like, I've been drinking fucking Bud Light for 25 goddamn years and they do some shit like this. I'm not drinking Bud Light anymore.
Yeah, like, obviously, it's a touchy subject for some people, but the fact that it is touchy is hilarious because it's the same thing.
Exactly.
The day before they put those beer cans out, the same people were making decisions that are making them now. The same beer is in those beer cans, and the cans are still made out of the same materials. Like, nothing has changed at all.
I think it's funny, too, bro, because, like, you know all them people who, like, them type people who get fired up about it and, like, have an issue with the shit. I would bet my life in 3 months they're drinking Bud Light. Like, I would bet my life, bro. They just want some conflict, I guess, you know.
There's got to be somebody out there who's like going out of their way to get the different or like the plain. Like,
oh yeah, right now I'm sure there's a bunch of people who are doing that shit, but it'll wear off. They'll go back to drinking the fucking you know what's it called? America's beer. What's Budweiser's slogan?
I don't know.
What's the slogan?
You're in the AB family, man. That's crazy.
Anyway, yeah, I think that's hilarious, bro. But cracks me up.
Does Dick ride in on the horses?
Does he ride in on them?
Yeah, he's like, all right, just get the fuck out of my way.
Oh shit! I can't believe I'm forgetting the freaking slogan, bro. Isn't America's beer? I think it's America's beer. Is that even the slogan?
I don't know. I think just about every beer tries to be America's beer.
Yeah.
I know just Coors Light could never be that. Coors Light tastes like piss.
Yeah, bro. These motherfuckers gonna go back to drinking Bud Light. I mean, this.
Dude, you know what just popped into my head?
What?
That song that Matt Miller and who's the other dude that in your high school that made?
Casey Williams.
Yeah. that was so mean. That entire song was so funny.
Yeah, them dudes are hilarious. Da, 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 da. Oh, did you hear about the Wander Franco family?
No. Oh.
Apparently,
No.
Wander Franco, his dad is named Wander Franco. And Wander Franco's brother is named Wander Franco. I seen that today and it made me laugh.
They're all three Wander Franco?
I think he might have two brothers that are both Wander Franco. Like, it's just a Wander Franco family.
Is that like a thing, one thing, two thing, three thing at home? Like,
it's pretty funny.
Hey, Wander 1, Wander 2. W1, W2, and W3.
Oh, yeah. We are going to have something special for episode 10, hopefully.
Whew, yeah.
We're not going to give anything away, but big things coming episode 10, hopefully. And also, I wanted to talk to you about this too. So like, I think maybe like every 10th episode, we could try to do something cool. So obviously we have something planned for this one, but like maybe the 20th, we could have like our first guest.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Who do you want to bring on? That sounds good to me. Should we have Juan Pablo?
Juan Pablo, that would be cool. We'll figure that out, but that would be cool if like every 10 we just did a guest.
Oh, we're gonna have. Wait. Is he gonna do it live?
Who?
You know. On the 10th episode? We'll talk about it after this. That would be crazy.
Oh, I'm following you.
That would be cool. Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Okay, let me see. I watched the whole Lakers game the other day.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, because it's time to care about the NBA. Playoffs are play-in tournament at least.
Yeah.
Lakers now play the Grizzlies. Correct?
Yep.
And Dylan Brooks is already excited to play LeBron James because Dylan Brooks is just the most annoying person in the world now.
Zion didn't play.
Yeah.
In that game against the Thunder, which everybody was making a big deal out of today. What do you think about him not playing?
He says he'll be back whenever he feels like himself. Like I mean, when you're Zion Williamson and you can't jump as high as you want or run as fast as you want, and don't feel like you can go out there and get a 30 and 15 game because your body is physically built to get 30 and 15 every time you step out there. Like, I'm sure he just feels a little off, doesn't feel comfortable, doesn't want to hesitate, or doesn't want to put anybody else in a bad scenario. So, like, I don't blame him.
You don't have an issue with it?
No. I mean, it's kind of the new wave right now. A lot of people are like, hey, I'm not 100% myself. I'm not going to go out there and mess it up for everybody else. Because a lot of the dudes on the bench, like, there's nothing saying, like, people can't step up and drop a 20 spot in his place. Like, a dude, 12th man off the bench in the NBA could easily step in and provide some help off the bench, and then that guy who's in the bench will step up in his place. Like, those numbers will replace each other, or replace itself. So,
right.
Like, if he's not healthy, like, give him some time. But they did lose.
Yeah, it kind of sucks Zion didn't play in it. But, you know, I get it, I guess.
He's not fat, Chan.
I never said he's fat. He's just big boned.
Oh, my God. What is wrong with you and body shaming?
I ain't body shaming. I ain't never said that being big boned was a bad thing.
the way you said it.
You're coming to conclusions. You're the asshole, not me.
That's not very nice of you.
All right, give me your NBA championship prediction.
Well, it's not.
Give me your finals. Who's in the finals?
It's not the Mavericks.
That's not the Mavericks.
They're getting investigated by the NBA for tanking at the end of the season. Basically, they traded away half their roster to get Kyrie, and they still were worse.
They were way worse. They were the 4 seed, I think, whenever they traded for Kyrie and finished. Did they finish 11?
Yeah, they finished out of the play-in. But I'm gonna take. Give me a Giannis and the Bucks versus the Warriors. We'll go Warriors.
Okay.
And I think Giannis gets his second. I know so much about this ball though, so just be prepared for this to happen exactly as I say it. What do you got?
I'm not gonna pick the same as you, even though I think the Bucks will probably go too. But I'm gonna pick the Sixers.
Not bad.
Sixers in the East and Lakers in the West, just because I love LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see LeBron win another one, for being honest.
I know, that would be so sick.
I feel as if it would be it's a little.
That's literally the only reason why I'm getting back into this is just to watch LeBron play and hope he goes on a run in the playoffs. Like, that's all I really care about.
Yeah, we're probably the worst basketball fans in the world because I don't know about you, Chandler, but this is the way that I assume that your brain is because ever since LeBron James got into the league, I've only been a fan of LeBron James in the NBA, and I followed him around from the Cavaliers to the Heat to the Lakers, like all of those places. Yeah. So yeah, that makes me a LeBron sexual. I don't care. It's fun.
I also am I'm a little KD hater too, I think.
No, you can't. No, KD's a go.
I think I am. I think
I'd be friends with him.
And it is what it is. You what?
I think I would be friends with him if I had to be friends with somebody in the NBA. If I was friends with someone in the NBA, I think me and him would be really close. It'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's like a bad guy or anything, but I have hatred for KD as a player in my heart.
He became the first person to ever shoot 55, 40, 90. Did you see that? Ever.
No, I didn't see that.
He's, Chandler, arguably the best pure shooter of all time. Like Steph Curry, like best three-point shooter of all time. Kevin Durant, best scorer, best shooter of all time.
Yeah, not a good player. Anyway, let's move on. What else could we talk about, Peanut?
I got something.
I talked about that lady.
Yeah, so NFL Sunday ticket prices are coming back to this.
Oh, yeah, we didn't really talk about that.
Yeah, so let me see exactly what the price is.
I think it's over $400, ain't it?
It is. What the hell, bro?
And it's so unfortunate too, because I actually bought the Sunday ticket this year and used it for, what was it? Just NFL. Was it just called NFL Sunday Ticket on like the Roku or whatever? It's like $100-something bucks. Yeah. I used it every single Sunday. It was amazing. I was like, Kel, I'm gonna buy this every year.
Mm-hmm. So the prices. I'll put this tweet up. So I've been saying this like just about every episode. I'd put stuff up on the screen. Never did. It's actually gonna start happening now. So this tweet will be up here right now, and so for YouTube TV subscribers, it's $349 a season, or $249 if you purchase before June 6th. $389 if you bundle with Red Zone, or $100 off if you do it early. Non-YouTube TV, so this is like the regular folks.
Majority of people.
Yeah, $449 a season.
I mean, that's nuts.
Or
That's crazy.
Yeah, $349 if you buy it early, so $100 off again. And then if you want Red Zone with it,
here's my question.
$500.
Do you have can you log into it on separate accounts? So, like, could me and you split it and both be able to use it? Because if it's over $400, just me personally, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
I'm just going to watch what's on TV. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's probably a limit to users, and I'm not sure, like, locations and stuff like that. I'll have to look into it. But
the one that I used... Yeah, for real. I'm down for that. But the one that I used... for last year's one that was only like $100, you could only have one login on it.
We'll have to look into this.
I couldn't be logged into it on my phone and the TV.
I might spend my money elsewhere because $450 per season. So if we bought it, like if you bought this for yourself, $450. If I bought this for myself, $450 for one season, no red zone. So you buy a lot of drugs with that money.
Yeah, you could.
So 450. That's 90 tabs of acid. I personally have never bought acid. I've never bought drugs, ever. But acid tabs, for what I googled, again, I promise you, I did not bought drugs. Acid tabs, $5 a piece online. You could buy 90 acid tabs. You could trip for 90 days in a row.
But you couldn't be able to watch football.
You probably wouldn't be able to watch the football. No. Let's see.
There's all your football money gone.
Let's see, meth. Meth costs $20 to $40 a gram. Again, never bought this. Never doing it. Don't advise doing it. $20 a gram, $40 a gram maybe. That's a lot of meth.
You could buy
it's like 10, 20 grams of meth. 20 grams of meth.
You can buy like how much is a pair of Jordans?
You could like, I say nice pair of Jordans. They're all nice. Probably like 150, I would say, is like a good drop these days. So
you buy like 3 pair of Jordans.
3 pairs of Jordans. I was trying to think of a funny joke. Bad joke.
You can buy a fuck ton of Jack in the Box tacos.
Yeah, unless they say no. One time I went to Jack in the Box at like midnight, and they said, "Oh, we only have 6." So like I ordered.
You said, "But ma'am, I ordered 37."
I ordered 20, and they're like, "Yeah, we only have 6." And I was like, "What?" Like, how do you just not have that many tacos?
Yeah,
those tacos also do give me like indigestion and everything. So if you eat one of those,
they're so good though, bro. Jack in the Box elite.
If you need,
that's just the way it is.
You need to clean out your digestive system. Go get you some J-Box tacos. Bro, I'm so hungry now.
I think that's pretty much everything I had jotted down. If we want to do a mock draft, we still got to do that.
Well, no, we'll do a mock draft. Yeah, so we're gonna do a top 10 mock draft. How about this? Just so the Cowboys are included, we'll do top 10 plus the Cowboys. What pick do they have?
Love it. Like 20.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, I'm not doing it all the way down to the Cowboys. Sorry, I don't. That sounds like too much.
No, that's fine. I'm down to just do a top 10, and we could say
top 10 and 22.
26.
26. Jesus.
This one I'm looking at has Michael Mayer.
Tied in from Notre Dame.
Is it Mayer?
Mayer.
Yeah.
I think.
He's projected.
That's crazy.
But you never know, dude. You know the draft's going to be fucking nuts. People are going to move around. People are going to trade. People are going to
picking 26.
Take people who they
make it out of the second round.
Like, dude, you got Detroit and Seattle who could take a quarterback. They really could. Yeah. And then that would throw everything off.
Houston could not take a quarterback. And then you got a team that could
trade up. Yeah, Houston could not take a quarterback. And then that could cause somebody to jump up, right? You know what I'm saying?
The Cardinals could take a quarterback.
No way.
They could.
No way.
They just got a new head coach, man.
I would bet so much that Arizona trades that pick. If they don't trade that pick, they're crazy. I think. I would trade that motherfucker.
They should take Will Anderson, but.
Well, yeah, I guess you'd go.
But we'll post we'll make graphics and we'll post that out. It'll just be like a post on our social media, because you can find us at Nutbuds Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, not Instagram, but YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. I think that's about it. TikToks.
I got one more thing too.
Yeah.
Did you see the A's and the Mets salaries or their payrolls?
No.
The Mets payroll is like over $300 million.
Yeah.
So, and that's for their 25 man or whatever.
Yeah. 26.
And the A's is like 26.
Yeah.
And the A's is like 35 or something like that total. So there's a difference in $300 million that teams are paying on their players. Like, I think that's kind of crazy, bro. That's kind of an issue, right? Like, that's why I love how the NBA does it. It is a even playing field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they should.
And I don't understand how. Yeah, how has it not been like?
They need to make him spend more money out there. Make him spend more money.
Something, bro. Because like
they got a shitty stadium too.
You know what I'm like? That's crazy, dude. There's two players, Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander. Just them two are making more money than the entire Oakland A's roster.
Yeah.
That should not be happening. That's ridiculous.
Austin and I were playing this game where it was like, is this a random name or is this an A's baseball player? He was like, genuinely the roster on, like, because we're on MLB The Show, grinding, you know what we do. Austin, shout out to him. Half Senders on PlayStation Network. Is top 100 in squads right now. Top 100 in solos, and solo ranked. So, no, he's
Legend.
balling over there. I'm a little farther behind. Chandler's even farther behind.
Yeah, because that game sucks.
You're just bad at it. But we're
speaking of video games, I want to talk about my video game. Gunfight just came out on Call of Duty. 2v2?
Oh, it's 2v2. Hell yeah.
We'll you remember Gunfight? Yeah, it's fun.
We'll play it.
There's like 4 maps, but anyway, it just came out yesterday.
Yeah. If you guys want to play some video games with us sometime, just kidding. I don't want to play games with you guys. We're celebrities and you're not. But
that's facts.
That's probably gonna do it then, because this might just be our shortest episode ever. I think we just did it. I think we made a digestible, very nice, compact show. So,
good job, Peanut.
You just call me Peanut?
I said, good job, Peanut.
You sound like Rob.
Good job, boy.
Peanut. That's what Rob calls me. But well.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Go Cowboys. Go Cardinals. Jordan Walker.
13 in a row.
This is going to be out a week from now, so Walker will be...
I'll be 21.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21. Exactly what I was thinking too, Peanut. He'll be a 21 hit streak, and he'll be looking good, and the Rays will still be on pace for 162 wins. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, Peanut. Love you.
Bye.